Hello, gorgeous souls. So, it's been a while because I was in the hospital. I finally have a normal body like everybody else. It's been years then that I've been able to do certain things, but we are back, baby. And I really missed this space, to be honest. But I've had um, time to realign myself because, as we all know, the beginning of Fire Horse year was chaotic as fuck. Okay. Literally, as I was saying to a friend today, I feel like I'm on Nimbus 2026, like flying around on a broom, clutching to my pearls because the energy is so fast at the moment, and all we've got left to do is follow our dreams, go for all the intuitive, inspired action that we can take, and is crazy out here. Anyway, today we are going galactic. So I've been working on a women's community called Cosmic Crown in the back behind the scenes, and so the community is going to be all about starseed souls, starseed queens, and about empowerment as well as connecting to our true selves, to our galactic guides, to our queen selves. And we're going to do lots of different activations, healings, Q&A with spirit, channeled messages. And I guess the main thing really is that it's going to be a beautiful, safe galactic space where you can meet your soul sisters and like-minded women online from all over the world. So I will share more details about this as we go on. Currently, my website is under construction, so I will be able to share this from next week or the one after that. But today we are going to connect with a couple of different galactic nations and their councils of light. So personally, I feel very connected to the Lyrans foremost, and also to my Pleiadian guides. As a starseed, I have had many lives across many different, galaxies and planets and whatnot. But I am most connected to, Lyrans, Pleiadians, and of course dragons and elemental realms such as like Avalon and also Lemuria, Atlantis. But let's, for the purpose of this video, let's keep it to Lyrans and Pleiadians, and let's see if anybody else wants to come through. So let me open my notes here. So today we are gonna talk about which galactic divine feminine are you? And let's start with the Pleiadians. So I'm going to explain a couple different characteristics of each nation, and we will do when we'll do like a sovereign and a wounded version. So the sovereign Pleiadian feminine are very heart-led, deeply empathetic, natural healers and space holders, very creative, very they love to dance, sing, create art, and they are here to anchor love and light and feel things before they happen, draw people to themselves effortlessly, as their sort of like presence is a gift, if that makes sense. So a sovereign Pleiadian feminine is very in touch with their femininity, with their creation process, with their sexuality, with their healing powers and their intuition, and with their light mission, they are saying. Versus the wounded Pleiadian feminine is overgiving until she's depleted, is absorbing everyone's emotions as her own, struggling to receive, can feel responsible for everyone around her, and also doesn't understand why she's crying like all the time, feeling overly emotional, so to say, being called too sensitive her entire life. And the Pleiadian body signature is that Pleiadian divine feminines can often feel things in their chest and their heart. They have highly sensitive nervous system, and they may struggle with adrenal fatigue from absorbing too much energy. So I want to now ask guidance on how to stay sovereign as a Pleiadian divine feminine. And let's see what other information wants to come through. So I have already set up the sacred space, and now we are going to channel. First of all, we want to say that we are very happy to be here in this moment, in this space and time. We welcome you to this episode of Nora, our representative here on Earth. And we want to, first of all, congratulate you that you have made it this far, because we all admire you from afar. You know, we are so excited and so amazed by the lessons, the missions that you have taken on, because not everybody is as brave enough as you. First of all, we want to point out that it's utmost important that you connect to yourself creatively. If you're a Pleiadian starseed, then you have a deep inner desire, a soul signature related to some sort of creative arts. It can be poetry, it can be singing, it can be performance art, dance, theater, whatever it may be. Make sure that you have an outlet, because if you have an outlet to create beauty, to create art, then this is your path to healing and your path to sovereignty. It is through your art, it is through your soul's creative expression that you are able to heal the world and heal yourself and heal those around you. Because, of course, you are a healer. It doesn't always mean that you are meant to heal as a medical practitioner or as a Reiki or energy healer. It's more about, it's important that you are connected to who you are on a soul level. It's important that you activate these soul lessons and these soul gifts that you have taken on through from many lifetimes, that are supporting your growth and that are essentially acting as a sort of mend or a crutch in your life. So if everything is going wrong, or if things are especially hard in these moments, it's very important that you use art to transmute this energy, because it's only through art and creation and beauty and writing and whatever it is, whatever is your method, it is the best way for you to transmute the darkness into light, because you are a master transmuter as a Pleiadian soul. You are not too far from our home dimension. Therefore, you have trained for this and you are able to connect with these soul gifts that you have from Pleiades. And they're saying it can also be through food, because food has creative energy as well. And they are saying that it's very important that whenever you are creating, you connect to your guides, you connect to source, that you are creating from your pure soul alignment. Yeah, rather than being affected by all the noise. And they're saying that when you are setting up sacred space, when you are creating from your soul, these are the moments where the most original stuff is coming on. They're saying Michael Jackson was often um, connecting to the Pleiadians and channeling his songs from that realm, because it's. I have seen this. I don't know now if this is my own knowledge kicking in, or but I know that he has had lifetimes on Merope, yeah, Merope planet, and it's from there that he took his soul gifts of dancing and singing. Okay. And also, I want to ask, because I was just coming home on a bus and I wanted to focus a little bit on love relationships, because it's spring and it's time. I haven't dated myself for like 2.5 years, but I am getting there, okay? I'm trying to find a way to open myself up again for potentially attracting my divine match. So I want to ask from a Pleiadian council, how does a divine Pleiadian feminine mm, soul most successfully attract their divine partner? Through being aligned with their mission, to stepping into service and living their authentic mission. So many of you are missing your divine counterparts because you are not doing what you love. You are accepting realities, jobs, relationships, friendships that are not for your highest good. And that is why you are doing a detour when you could be taking a shortcut straight to your highest timeline and your love life. It is because um, your dream partner um, has to match with your frequency, but it's only possible if you are happy, if you are living a life of your dreams, okay? But don't be sad when if you think that, oh no, now it's going to take forever, la 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 la. Not necessarily, but it's important that you are able to frequency match your mindset about your love life to the same sort of frequency of your ideal partner. Does that make sense? Wait, let me try to. Yeah, they're saying that to simplify, you have to be able to at least imagine yourself in that environment with your dream partner. But you'll only meet your dream partner if you know, first of all, what it is that you want. So they are saying that you can create a list of different characteristics and sort of emotions, feelings that you want to feel when you are with them. And then you have to make sure that you can match that frequency yourself. Okay. And they're saying, yeah, you can also like number the priority of these characteristics as well, which is something that my teacher just told me as well, or my mentor, Jenny. And yeah, okay. Is there anything else that wants to come through? They're saying that those of you who are actively healing, who are actively in service, we see you, we value you, we are sending you love. And whenever you have questions, whenever you feel lonely, whenever you feel lost, look at the stars, okay? Look at the stars, connect with your home. We hear you, we are here for you. We love you and we always want to see you succeed. Humanity is changing on a grand level. There is much that we cannot see and we cannot share with you behind the scenes, but trust that everything is moving towards the light. The light side is winning. Everything terrible happening in the world. Try to tune out a little bit. Don't get so focused on the hardship. Don't get sucked in by the fear, by the hurt, by the heavy vibes. Focus on yourself, focus on creating beauty, focus on rising your frequency and doing the work that you came here to do. Everything is going to divine plan. All right. So let's continue. So I'm gonna thank you to Pleiadian Council of Light for this transmission. This was beautiful. Thank you. And I'm now going to call in my Lyran Council of Light, my Lyran Elders. I am also one of the Lyran Elders. It was funny, first time I connected with them, they called me a grandma. And I have this kind of like direct phone line with them. But I see that the new guide, a new feminine aspect is coming through. Beautiful lioness with white sort of scarf around her head. And she has some sort of like jewel here. And she's very very beautiful, very divine, mm, very safe, motherly, gorgeous energy. Okay. So the sovereign Lyran Feminine is fierce, powerful, natural born leader, protective, doesn't apologize for taking up space, warrior energy wrapped in feminine form, deeply passionate, and magnetic in a commanding way. Versus the wounded Lyran Feminine, has emotional armoring, is hyper independent, has difficulty with softness and receiving, has lots of anger deep down, just sitting just under the surface, and feels like vulnerability is dangerous and may have shut their heart down after deep betrayal or loss. And the Lyran body signature holds tension in the jaw, shoulders, and chest, and sort of uses their body as armor, like very clenched up when in survival mode. Because, of course, due to the Orion, Lyran wars, reptilian wars back in the day, Lyrans have a lot of wounding around betrayal, around um, safety, about loss of home, and general loss vibes, let's say. Okay, now, what are we going to ask? Yeah, how can best Lyran star seeds look after themselves as sovereign, divine, feminine women? As Lyrans, we are natural born leaders. This means that, of course, we should always be following our hearts and not be afraid to be the trailblazers, because we are very, very, very ancient souls and we are used to being the first ones to say something, to change something. A lot of us, a lot of you who came down here have come here to break down the old systems. A lot of the indigo children are actually Lyran star seeds as well, and you all came with big family groups. It is not uncommon to reincarnate with your own circle of souls, specific souls. They can be as little as 6 to 9, or as big as 12 to 14 to 16. Usually, in these cases, you come down with your soul sisters, brothers, mothers, and fathers, grandmothers and grandfathers, uncles and aunts, and yeah, to for a similar or one mutual goal. And this goal will have many different facets, many different sides, but the ultimate goal is usually always to rise the frequency, to be an example and lead by example. That is why a lot of the Lyran star seeds have signed up for very difficult lives. But they are often able to see that through humor because of all the thousands of years of experiences. We laugh in the face of hardship. We are warrior souls. We know that anything life throws at us, we are able to get through it and come back stronger. This is the original signature of the Lyrans. No matter how oppressed we are, no matter who comes at us, no matter who comes at you in your personal life, I know you can look back in your life and be like, okay, this happened, but did I come back stronger? Absolutely. Am I now inspiring other people because of this? Of course I am. This is a very normal pattern for a Lyran starseed. And you can be the most aligned divine feminine version of yourself if you are not repressing yourself, if you are unapologetically you. And a lot of you are also meant to be seen. A lot of you are politicians. A lot of you are members of the community who have some sort of influence. Also, social media influencers, leaders, teachers. And it's very common for a human to connect with different sides of their starseed origins, because there are ways that Lyrans heal also, very high dimensional codes and light language and different modalities that we have. But we always find that it works the best when we collaborate with others, such as Pleiadians or Arcturians or Andromedans or whoever it may be. We believe in collaboration, and we believe that everything can be done. Yes, things can be done alone, but things come back stronger and have a bigger influence when they are done together. So we want to encourage you to follow your hearts, follow these inner feelings when you know you're supposed to do something, even especially if it seems scary, especially if it feels like an impossibility. That's when you know. That's when you know this is the challenge that you set up for yourself before you agreed to come here. This funny vibe is coming through because a lot of sort of like this vibe is coming through that they are, before they come, before we reincarnate, we're sort of thinking like, aha, this is gonna be fun. Like me getting shot, that's gonna be a fun thing to do. Um, okay. Yeah. Be unapologetically yourself and act as a lighthouse for others less unfortunate. Know when to use your voice and know when to heal. Don't push people. That's never going to work. Focus on leading. Focus on knowing your own truth. Focus on following your highest light, your highest timeline. We are here to remind you that you can do anything you set your mind to. You are able to overcome any challenge that you have experienced. There is nothing in this life that you can't achieve. All you need to do is think of it, set the pin in that thought, and keep going. Keep going slow and steady, and keep building, 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 because you will always get there. And also, what's coming through that Lyrans also connect well with music and with dance, because they have evolved through many lifetimes. And of course, a lot of them were refugees across different galaxies and planets. So they're saying to connect with that sensual side of yourself, with that sexual side of yourself, and connect with your sexuality through dance. And also, they're showing me climbing, also through martial arts. Even though climbing and martial arts and such can be very, very masculine, then it is actually feminine in our planets, in our societies, for females, for women to for females, for women to fight. This is how we connect with the force, with the inner force, with the fire within, through activities that get the adrenaline going. It is a more ancient power, ancient way of feminine power. Yeah, there is femininity also in fight and survival and martial arts. So don't limit yourself with anything you've heard from anywhere else. It's not black and white, the feminine and masculine roles. Okay, this is very cool. Thank you to all the Lyran guides. Yes. Okay, 1 second. Let me bring the Lyran oracle cards. I'm gonna pull a card. Okay, I ended up going for the Alexis Raccoon Magical Spirit Oracle. So let's do a collective pick a card reading here as well. Connecting to the archangels, our galactic guides. I want to do a collective reading. Pick a card reading for the collective. Okay, they're saying take a different card from different decks. That's never happened before. But makes sense because there are perhaps different whatever happening here. All right, that's 3 cards. So go ahead and pick one of these cards. And if you picked this one, Mystery School 28, Curiosity opens up advanced awareness. Your guides want you to connect with the mystical aspect of things. Have you been feeling interested in the ancient civilizations recently? Find ways to connect with your spirit guides and with your past lives, they are saying, because there's many lessons and knowledge and guidance that is trying to come through to you from your ancestors and from your past lifetimes. And this could be galactic lifetimes too. If you picked the middle card, waves of inspiration, dedication, stamina, new energy. So this is for you guys. Your guides want you to. I'm like after the channeling. For you guys, your guides are saying to harness the inspiration that you have been receiving recently. When you are feeling restless, you're at home or somewhere and you're feeling restless and you know you should be creating something, but you're not because you're feeling tired or whatever your excuse is. No, that is the creative energy that is stuck and needs to be released. Okay? Get cracking, get creating. If you pick the third card, number 38, honoring the flow of all the emotions, alchemy, processing, sensitivity. This is very Pleiadian vibe that is coming through. And this is saying to connect with your body, feel your emotions, sit in meditation, do some somatic work. Now is a time for you to heal, to sit with your inner child, to sit with your trauma, to hold yourself. You can do ETF tapping. It's important that you tell your body that it is safe to feel, it is safe to experience different emotions. Okay, my loves. Yeah, they're saying you're processing a lot. You're very sensitive right now, but that's okay because you can alchemize, you can transmute all of this energy through art, like the channeling was saying earlier. Literally, that matches. Okay, my loves. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments, do you connect with the Lyran or the Pleiadian guides more? Stars and Nations. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.